Hello, this is John Kvale, and this is our November financial planning capital market review. I'm going to keep this one short, a little under the weather. Seems like it's running through the school, which means it's coming through the house. And it's a little bit harder to think and talk. So right now I'm going to move myself over here. I'm still working the kinks out of the new equipment and the new audio. So we hope this works, and we hope it makes for better experience for you. For those newbies, keep your hands on the wheel. We do this in a podcast video format, and I go through and explain some of the articles that and some of the items that occurred in the last month. And this is actually the day before the last day of November, and I will carry on in order to keep this short as promised. So first off, I wanted to do a quick break-in. I always like to give credit where credit is due, and Donald is at it again. This is actually a dashboard for those of you that are in listen-only mode or driving down the street that Donald has helped create and use, and it's a very sophisticated allocation and monitoring tool that Donald has had taken over and had a wonderful input for the 5 to soon to be 25, 10 to 15,000 people that will be using this. And he was interviewed just recently, and those of you that are in listen only mode, I'm going to hover over the link to the article or to the post, and it also goes into the article. So I always like to always give it credit where credit is due, and Jen and Donald don't get enough credit so frequently. So way to go, Donald. We're real proud of you, and sure helps make our life easier, you knowing this so well, and getting a little bit of notoriety as well. All right, financial planning tip is, those of you that are in listen-only mode, I am hovering over the link to the post. It's a quite lengthy post. I make some fun of it. It's all the new 401k Roth IRA, and the limits went up a little bit, everything except the catch-up provision for whatever reason, and I made fun of that. I don't know why they do that, but I also have a link here. Those of you that are in listen-only mode, I'm hovering over where the link is to the actual IRS. There's more information, and it's impossible to go over all of these. So this is the IRS release on the increase in the limits. That's for 2022. So one of many items, and these are going to show up most likely in the coming newsletter as well. I just think this is fantastic. I just stumbled on, as a side note, another new, I'll keep it under wraps in case I don't get the ability to use it, but another new monitoring. But we've got about a half a dozen to 10 different monitoring sites, and this is TSA, and they've reformatted it to where it's a little bit easier now for us to put in an Excel spreadsheet and make the graph work. And so basically just updated our travel habits. This is TSA pass-through throughput numbers from the TSA, and it's out there for everybody. And in the post, I linked to it, I'm pretty sure. But what those of you that are in listen-only mode, I'm hovering over, okay, here's basically here was the 2020 numbers. I'm sorry, the 2019 numbers. Here's 2020, and then we start over again in 2021, and we're getting there. We're finally starting to get there, very, very close. So it's going to be interesting. Eventually, notwithstanding what everybody's saying that the road warriors aren't going to travel as much, just through normal population growth, this number should grow. So will it happen next year? Who knows? But it's very, very interesting to monitor, and how it affects the more people that are out. That's better for the economy, and that's also better for the capital markets. So with that, I am going to call it a November. We will talk to you, and those of you that long-time followers, we always try to do an improvement. That's what this new, I'm going to see if I can put my face back down. Yes, that's what this new monitor is. I have a new video camera, and then I've got a new audio mic, and this is prepping up for where we update everything coming into the new year for the newsletter and the capital market reports. So that's it. I tried to keep it short. I still didn't. Thank you so much. Have a good day. We'll talk to you at the end of December and in the new